Yeah, Ned. Yeah, we're up to this one. This is correct. Because I remember we saw a fucking little lass laying down in the middle of a fucking ship out of nowhere.
Well, we're starting.
Yeah, I know we're starting.
Yep.
There's a little lass.
There
she's adorable.
This is her. She really is.
Really is what?
I just don't know anymore.
Really what? Humongous what?
What am I supposed to do? What do I want to do? I can't take this anymore.
Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something?
Stop me.
Alex? Did we miss something?
We missed nothing.
Oh, Kai, didn't know you were in here.
Fucking hang around a kid. This don't look suspicious. What are you doing?
No. I'd better go. I've got something.
So, what? So this kid rocks up out of nowhere. Kai is acting strange.
Really out of it.
I'm back, Kai. Thanks for keeping an eye on...
I'm back, Kai.
Well, this is quite a crowd. Are you all here to visit the Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
That's pedophilia. That's grooming.
Has she not woken up yet?
He just admitted to thinking kids are attractive.
No signs of
I don't think that's what that actually means.
He did. He called her Sleeping Beauty.
She looks fairly...
That's an admission of guilt.
She might be exhausted simply from the stress of stowing away on a military ship.
Oh wait, she's always been on the ship, has she?
I
Yeah.
recommend we let her rest for a little while longer.
What the fuck's she doing sleeping in the middle of the platform?
One of the civilians we had on board. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I counted them myself. 21 on and 21 off.
You think she's been here all by herself ever since we
She's been hiding in the fucking... She's actually, like, in the back of the ship on a bicycle, like, fucking pedaling the ship forward.
She is the motor.
Just underneath the fucking... her blankets they pull off, and her thighs are, like, double the size of her torso.
Someone leaked our cruiser's route to the enemy.
She thick. Thick.
Girl's an Imperial spy? You're joking.
Not to worry.
Hey man, they strap
During the quest,
dogs with bombs. You don't think a kid Imperial spy is, like... You think kid Imperial spy is far-fetched?
by the way, it feels like we haven't been picking
I have the feeling someone would have at least thought of that in World War II. Just like, hey, look, do you know who they wouldn't suspect to be a spy? An 8-year-old girl.
So who are we gonna use as a spy?
Bloom too.
A 20-year-old that looks like an 8-year-old girl.
Possible like this.
A 1,000-year-old dragon.
Exactly, Alex.
Hey, don't look at me.
I'm looking
No,
at
no,
you.
we're looking at
We're
you.
looking at you suspiciously.
Yeah,
I
very
don't
suspiciously.
own any 1,000-year-old dragons.
quite honest.
Oh man, what are they, slaves now?
I said I don't own
Sex slaves?
Complete the mission as planned.
them. Hey, it's all consensual.
You can still buy them?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it requires, like... Oh, it reminds me of a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but it's like a fucking... I think, like, just crazy, demented girl kidnaps some
Again,
guy.
How did we find that girl again? Because I'm completely blanking on it.
She was asleep on the floor.
Oh, we just found her asleep on the floor, that's it?
Yeah. Kai happens to know who the fuck it is, but she's keeping tight-lipped on that shit. But yeah, this movie I watched is like some girl kidnaps a guy who, like, she wants to be her prom date, but she kidnaps and, like, tortures him and all that sort of shit. And then she just happens to have this basement full of, like, fucking brain-dead zombies or something, to which, like... No, wait, am I thinking of... No, that's... I'm mixing the plots of a real-life event. I think I'm mixing the plots of a real-life event, to which, like...
You might be.
It's either it happened in real life or it's in the movie where she drills a hole in their skull and pours hot water into the skull to sort of melt and damage the outside of the brain to keep them like fucking like incredibly dumb and retarded and shit like that so she can get them to do anything you want. I think that's the plot of a fucking murderer who did that but with acid.
Again. What the fuck?
I think it's alright. Drill. Oh, fuck me. I'm just gonna look around for any FBI officers. Drilling a hole into a skull. Pouring hot water in.
Come on, don't tell me you guys.
Yep, it's from a movie called The Loved Ones.
We didn't lose that many people, and those
So yeah,
crap just
she's just like a deranged girl.
did it so we can wipe out
I think with deranged family. And yeah, she has like these fucking mindless like zombie slaves in the basement, in which she just like drilled a hole in their head and pour hot water into it, so it, like melts the outside of the brain.
This isn't just risky.
I forgot why we're even talking about this, to be honest.
Yeah, so did I. I don't know where all this came from.
Oh no, I was about to say that's it, but no, it's not it. We're talking about 8-year-old spies.
I won't let them sink this ship. We're going to reach
But I think I'm trying to remember the serial killer's name, who did that
too many
with. He actually did that to people. He put like a syringe of acid into their thing. I bet if I write, let's look around for any Discovery Channel documentary makers and
Who cares about those spies?
serial killer
Rangers, and we
puts acid
alone. We're in the middle of the crystal
in
sea.
brain.
If we want this to work, we're gonna need their skills.
Jeffrey Dahmer, that's him.
Otherwise, we'll never make it across the ice.
The Milwaukee cannibal. Jeffrey Dahmer.
What's your plan?
It reminds me of like back in the days of Counter-Strike. I had a friend, like you can name your guns in Counter-Strike, and I had an AK-47 called Feed 'em Mungo, like the YouTube video Mungo versus Greg Brown. Feed 'em Mungo, feed the motherfucker. It's fucking hilarious. It's just like these two Aboriginals in the street just like yelling at each other like, I'm sober mate, I'm sober, and then they start like getting to a fisticuff. And there's this little like guy behind him just going, feed the motherfucker, feed him Mungo, feed him, uppercut the motherfucker, uppercut him. So I named my I named my AK-47 Feed him Mungo, and he decided to name his fucking light machine gun Feed him Jeffrey Dahmer. And I'm like, who the fuck's Jeffrey Dahmer? Until I fucking googled him, it's like, yeah, he's like a fucking sick, sadistic, cannibalistic murderer who tried like fucking putting acid in people's brains to make them like brain dead sex slaves. I can't imagine a brain dead sex slave giving good head.
I don't think you're there for the head.
It's just rumbling.
Then why would you eat? Oh, I guess to keep the flesh warm.
May not be far off.
I was about to say, why would you even need them alive? But they start to smell after a while. I think Jeffrey Dahmer would be one who wouldn't appreciate the smell of decaying corpses in his quite small hotel room. Questions will be raised, as in, where's my son? Where's my husband?
Like corpses.
Why does this room smell like corpses? Why is my dead husband in your room that smells like corpses?
I'm
Comes to the
starting
door.
to get suspicious.
I'm gonna have to call my husband. The phone call's coming from inside the house. Yeah, Jeff. Like, there are some really fucking messed up serial killers out there.
That sounds about right though. Who would be dumb enough to try this? Have a guess. It's the protagonist again, isn't it? Yep.
Yep, he's so dumb enough it might work.
Just throw dumb people at the problem until it gets solved.
No, it's throw dumb people at the plot till it gets solved.
No, throw dumb people at the plot until they get something working.
It's like if we keep throwing dumb people at the plot, something will catch. The plot will just let's grab onto something, and then we can run with that. Like, I don't know, Alicia, for example.
How'd it go?
Because I'm not going to spoil anything for Jaden, but something came really out of left field. It was Alicia.
What if we
She came out of left field
grass, frogs?
to the catcher's mitt.
We can manage, can't we? It's a different mindset here.
Do you know you're not allowed to cheat cheaters in baseball?
Our fate is tied to the ships.
I do not know much about baseball.
So you know how like the pitchers like usually like signals something to the catcher and to what ball he's gonna throw?
Yeah.
Apparently, I think it's debated whether it's like cheating, reading those signals, like the enemy team reading the signals the pitcher's given to the catcher.
Well, what do you mean? You see them and then you can expect something because you're happy to see it. Like, there's no way to control that.
Yeah, but like, obviously they'll be talking their own sort of code thing. But if you can code crack their shit, I'd say that's fair game.
Absolutely fair game.
I don't know. She said something about
But I'm gonna double check this because I heard somewhere like apparently that is illegal.
Hundreds of people here. She may be cranky,
Is it
but
cheating
we need help. She's been
to
acting really weird.
read
Guy's probably dealing with her own
the
issues.
pictures signals?
Kai might be doing rifle maintenance, but do you really think it's her own rifle?
Yeah, all right.
Maybe.
I'm coming.
Are you trying to imply something here?
Not at all.
What can we do?
She's polishing someone else's rifle.
I like how Minerva just turned up at the end there just to go, fuck you, Claude. Didn't say a word of dialogue that entire time, just fuck you, Claude.
What the fuck?
to one of your usual schemes.
Alright.
Given up already.
In baseball, sign stealing is the observing and relaying through legal and illegal methods of signs being given by the opposing catcher to the pitcher.
I feel like I have to
Right.
say something to bring us
So
together.
Legal and illegal methods of reading the signs and relaying them.
So what that really felt like is more that, yeah, if you understand their signs, then you can totally do it. But
Absolute imbecile!
telling it to other people, like, yeah.
The right words.
Holy fuck! This is a rabbit hole if I've ever saw one.
You think a motivation
According to the unwritten rules of baseball, stealing the signs that are given by third base coach or those of the catcher by a base runner on second base is acceptable, and it's up to the team given the signs to protect them so they're not stolen. Even so, suspected sign stealing from second base may be answered with a brushback pitch.
you already have what
On the
it
other
takes
hand, the
to
batter
fight
peeking
for you.
to see the catcher's sign is not tolerated.
Minerva.
Right,
What?
okay, so basically, if you happen to see it, that's cool.
Friends to their deaths.
What the fuck?
If you
The
see
sign-
it, then that's
no, no, no,
cool,
the
but
signs-
If you actually actively look for it, it's not.
Not
The signs the catcher sends to the pitcher to call for the next pitch are considered sacred, and that the signs a third base coach relays to the batter.
Some kind of fog is lifted in my mind.
Fucking what?
I suppose you just needed a good
What the fuck is this?
Wait,
Wait.
that's it.
December 1961 winter meetings, the National League banned the use of mechanical devices to steal signs. There's got a fucking camera in the field.
Whatever's got
Jesus fucking Christ. Baseball's serious. It's fine to steal like third and second bases signs, but if the pitcher you can't steal the pitcher to the catcher's sign. That's sacred, quote unquote sacred.
Whatever. Sure thing.
What the hell's going on? What's with the assembly?
So how far do you think we're through this game?
The army boy with a stick up his ass.
Look, it's twins.
Big inspiring speaker.
Alex,
What?
You doing over
I asked you a question.
What was the question?
Jesus fucking Christ. How far do you think we're through the game?
We're in the latter 50%.
So 60 to 70%.
Apologize for
A lot closer to 60 than 70%.
What chapter are we up to?
Chapter 11, I believe.
Oh, then we're actually close to finishing. Like,
Yep.
there's only 18 chapters per Valkyria game.
Yep.
first. The plan is to
That I found weird.
drop troops in from
Every
the
Valkyria game has 18 chapters.
At the same time, the Centurion will make a frontal assault.
I mean, like,
charge directly toward the
power to them for keeping a fucking schedule.
Yeah.
Soon, a dense
But, like,
fog is going to cover the entire
When I was playing Valkyria Chronicles 2,
to infiltrate.
and I was like, how many chapters are in Valkyria Chronicles 2? Looked it up, 18. Like,
Visibility won't be
that's the exact same as number 1. Check number 3, 18.
received the captain's approval.
Check number 4, 18. Fucking really? Is there some sort of superstition going around?
Yes.
It was Sega who made this game.
Yeah.
Fucking Sega.
How could you think this is a good
They had something good, and then they let go of Sonic.
You want to drop us into a fort?
Sonic is a Sega fucking franchise, isn't it?
How can we take out the artillery like this? We won't
Isn't it?
have a secure escape route,
What?
and you're
Sonic.
going to send the ship
Yeah, Sonic is Sega.
forward?
Yeah. They had a good thing.
Won't do us any good. Even if we win, it'll be
Speaking of which, isn't a Sonic movie coming out soon?
too much.
Yep.
I hope so.
We'd have no chance of taking the
Well, no, it's like, what do you mean you hope so?
Well, I don't know, but I hope it is, because I'm interested in it.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
What are you doing, Raz?
Just thinking I want to let off some steam. Been cooped up in this goddamn ship for too long anyway.
Raz?
They're so proud of their heavy artillery, huh? I want to see their faces when I break it in half.
Raz, this is how you get people killed.
No,